our third take, so hopefully we can get through this one. So yes, we are finally married. You can call her Mrs. FPL Consult, I guess. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. FPL Consult here. It's been a long while. I hope you guys have had a really good break. FPL is going to start soon, but just before the game launches, I thought why not we do a little bit of a chill video now that there's still a little bit of downtime. And we haven't done our 10k subscriber Q&A. And there's lots of live updates to give you guys as well. So I thought we'd do a little bit more of a chill video, a one take kind of a thing, answer some of the questions that you guys have put to me over the course of me creating content, and also via Instagram, where I put out a post a couple of days ago to ask you guys if you have any questions outside of FPL that you'd like to know about myself as well, that I don't usually have time to answer. When the season is on, there's lots of decisions to be made, questions to answer and stuff like that. So I thought we'd cover all of that in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And let's start off with one of the more popular questions that you guys have asked if you don't know already, which is, which football team do I support? Now, I do support Chelsea Football Club. Now, it is a great time that I'm recording this video because we just won the Club World Cup. I think it's looking good for us as well with the new signings we've made, especially up front with Liam Delap and also João Pedro. That's always a position. The striker position is one that we've always struggled with, in the past couple of seasons. So it's looking good, right? The team's in good form as well. Hopefully Chelsea does well, moving forward into the 25-26 season. Now, let's have a look at the next question. What did you learn from last season that you will repeat and not repeat for the upcoming season? So I guess if I were to rephrase this question, it's basically, what's one good thing that you want to take moving forward, and what's one bad thing that I want to kind of correct? So one of the good things, I guess, that I can take away from last season was that I took more risks, not in terms of me wanting to just gamble on players that are very differential, but rather taking more calculated risk. I made a concerted effort last season to try and go against the grain, where I felt like, I didn't really want to stick with the template pick. And I think as a content creator, playing the safe pick or going with the safer option usually is, the more logical thing to do. But I think because last season I actively made a decision to try and take more of these calculated risks. Some of them paid off for sure, some didn't, but I kind of enjoyed the game a little bit more as well. And those that really did pay off, I really did jump quite a bit of rank as well. So I think moving forward, especially into the 25-26 season, this is something that I want to continue kind of doing with the picks that I go for, not being afraid to go different where I feel, there are gains to be made. Now, the next thing that I'll say is that I don't want to repeat for the upcoming season is there are times in the season where I have kind of laid out plans for myself. I look forward into the, next few game weeks, for example, and I have a plan set out. Let's say I think the one that I remember quite clearly is the Ismail Assar and Eze pick closer to the end of last season. I was quite sure that I went into the wild card knowing that I definitely wanted Ismail Assar. But then when I had more money left in the bank that I knew I wouldn't really need, I had this bit of an inkling to go for Eze. Obviously, in hindsight, it's easy to say I should have gone for Eze because he was the one that kind of popped up toward the end of the season. And he had penalties as well. He took penalties off of Mateta towards the end of the season. And I just felt like at that point, I was kind of sticking to what I knew I wanted to do instead of being adaptable and kind of reconsidering that maybe Eze could have been the better pick as well. So I think, in short, I basically want to be adaptable and not kind of sticking to my plans too strictly, making the decision with the most, informed choice at the point in time, right? So that's kind of my answer to this question. What is my day job, and how do you find time to do content on top of your day job? So I think one of the things about my day job, so my day job is I work in a bank, and basically I do have quite long hours at work daily. So that's, from kind of as early as 8:30 all the way until it could stretch until about 8 p.m. Sometimes. So I do spend quite a bit of time in the office. There are some work from home days now and then. but overall, lots of time goes into work. So I think it's really about just managing your time well. I guess a lot of sacrifice as well on top of just, time management. You will have to kind of miss out on certain things over the weekend, like, going out with friends, going on some dates, for example, with my wife, and also, potentially a little bit of family time also has been given up to make content for you guys. So I think overall, I do enjoy, right, making videos, and I think that's the core of it. Like, that is the passion, and I do enjoy the game as well. So I really don't feel as if when I'm sacrificing all this time elsewhere, that it's for nothing. I think it's definitely worth it. But I think having to strike the balance as well is important so that you still are able to kind of give enough of your time to your loved ones as well. So I guess it's a bit of a balancing act, you can say that. But yeah, something that I think over time, as I've, continued to create content and also, go on my personal life, that I've found a bit more of a balance. So that's pretty much it. What is your FPL setup, and what streaming softwares or apps do you use? So my FPL setup is really simple. I thought about taking a photo for you guys, but it's really plain and simple. So I thought I'd just describe it. So it's basically my MacBook. I have a MacBook 14-inch on an M1 chip. This one I got, I think 2 to 3 years ago, and I've been using it since. It served me well. I use it for everything, whether it's videos, live streams, etc. Everything is on this laptop. In terms of recording devices, or I guess you can say video tech, I have a Sony ZV-1 in front of me right now that I'm looking at. So that's the camera that I use to kind of give a little bit more focus into in the visuals that I'm giving you guys of me as I'm speaking. And then I have a microphone here with me. So it's currently on me right now. It's the Hollyland Lark M2. It's basically a very easy and high quality mic that I feel it's very worth it. It allows me to just clip it on and just, plug it into the computer and just go. Aside from that, if I'm not using this microphone, then I have another one. It's Shure microphone, and it's basically the one that I have on a stand that's in front of me that most of you guys would have seen from previous videos as well. So I kind of rotate between these two mics depending on what I'm feeling. But if not, that's pretty much it. I don't have any other kind of tech that I use aside from the software for screen recording that I'm currently using, which is OBS. So I basically have been using OBS for ever since I started creating content. It's completely free. It helps you to record your screen and export the recording into any of your saved folders, and you can just get on making FPL videos. It's as simple as that. I've really enjoyed the process of also learning a bit of video tech as I've gone on in my creator journey as well. I guess one of the last few questions before I go into a slightly more different segment, a surprise segment for you guys. So this last question is, what are your interests outside of football and FPL? So I think outside of football and FPL, which already takes up, I guess, majority of my time, I do like a bit of F1 as well. I do keep up to date with F1. I know right now McLaren is doing really well. Lando is having a stellar season. So is Oscar Piastri as well. So those of you guys who are watching F1, I do keep up to date as well, and I'm keen to discuss as well, right? Whether it's on Instagram, on Telegram in the group chat. Shout out as well if you are not in our Telegram FPL group chat. It's completely free. Just scan to join, we can chat all we want. Especially now with preseason coming up, the chat is heating up. So we'll see what we can discuss in there. But yeah, aside from F1, there's also tennis as well. I do like a bit of tennis. Now Wimbledon just ended. Yannick Sinner just won. Great game, by the way. So yeah, I generally love lots of sports. I guess you could say my interest outside of football and FPL will still remain with sports, but I guess that's just where my interest lies. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's move on to the special segment for you guys. Okay, so this is our third take, so hopefully we can get through this one. So for this special segment, I would like to introduce a special guest onto the channel, and it's none other than my wife.
Hi.
Yes, so We recently got married in June, sometime last month. So it's the end of last month. And I know some of you guys were asking, right? Because I did say in my last few streams of the 24-25 season that I was going to get married, and therefore didn't have enough time to make content, etc. So yes, we are finally married. We are we've tied the knot. And yeah, how was the wedding? People want to know how was the wedding. So yeah, I mean, the wedding was a very, very nice time. We got to have all our close family and friends together, everyone in one place, sharing a meal, right? So we will get her to answer some questions. So one of the questions that I received a lot during my time as a content creator, they used to tell me there's girlfriend, but now it's wife. So what football team does your wife support? Can you tell the people what football team do you support?
Okay, I support, as you can tell, I'm very nervous. But
Yes.
I support Liverpool. I am the third generation of Liverpool supporters within my family. I grew up watching my parents watch Liverpool. I grew up watching my grandparents watch Liverpool. And I started watching football, I think, when I was a teenager. And it was the Sturridge era.
Yeah, Sterling, Sturridge,
Yeah.
Suarez.
Yeah, so it was that era when I started watching. And yeah, so I became a third generation Liverpool supporter. If there are any debates about who our kids are going to support in the future, we all know the correct
We all
answer
know
to
it's gonna
that.
be Chelsea.
We all know the right answer to that.
Yeah, maybe you tell him who's your favorite player. Because I think this one is a little bit contentious.
No.
Is it Trent Alexander-Arnold or is it Coutinho? Because I think you have two.
I think the issue is that both the players that I like left on
That is true.
not the best notes.
Yeah, that is true. That is
So-
true. Okay, less said the better.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Okay, we move on. So the last question is, does your wife play FPL and what was her overall rank last season? So not to worry, this is the last question already, okay?
Okay. I started playing FPL. I only knew about FPL when I met him.
Yes, of course.
And when he decided to dedicate a big part of his life to FPL, I decided to start playing as well to support him and to also understand the game. And a lot of our weekends, so in Singapore, it's a lot of our Saturday nights into the AM and our Sunday nights. So a lot of those are spent watching football. So I started playing as well. For my overall rank, let me check.
I don't think they have it on the app anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, they're refreshing the game.
okay.
It'll launch in a few days, I think.
My last season's overall rank was, I think, about 200k, if I'm not
Top
wrong.
200k, so less than that.
Yeah.
150k maybe.
Top 200k.
Yeah, top 200.
Yeah,
She
100,
is a good FPL manager. But by today's standards, he was great.
I think we had a lot of fun when we always captain different players.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, no, sometimes she purposely captains someone else different from me. Like, let's say I captain, I don't know, Erling Haaland. She's gonna like purposely go against me and captain Mohamed Salah. And then
That's the fun of it.
whoever does well, whoever doesn't do well that night, for example, then yeah, I mean, that spoils the night. I always tell her, why not we both captain, I don't know, Erling Haaland or Mohamed Salah and then have a great day, you know? Everyone can be happy together.
That's the fun of it.
Okay, yeah, so I guess I have a follow-up question to this that they haven't asked, but I'd like to ask.
Okay.
Will you be playing FPL next season or is it in consideration? Because that kind of plays into, you know, will you appear on the channel again or not? You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
This is very unscripted, as you can tell.
Give the viewers a sense of this, you know?
Well, I had fun last season. Last season was fun.
Uh-huh.
When we were in Korea on holiday, we actually stopped for a good 1 hour sitting outside a
yeah.
place just to set our FPL teams.
This was game week 34. You were making our free hit teams. Yes.
Yep. So last season was fun. We'll see. We'll see about this season.
Okay, undecided.
Undecided. Yeah, we Yeah, I'm just here to support him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as you can tell, I'm very thankful that she is very supportive of my creator journey as well. And she's a big reason as to why this channel is able to grow to, whatever it is today, because all the sacrifice, not being able to go for dates, for example, or spend time is gone to making FPL videos or streaming, and connecting with you guys. So she's the star of the show.
No, honestly, he really enjoys every bit of making content for y'all and also interacting with you on the live stream. So yeah, big kudos to him for also putting in the time and going above and beyond for y'all.
Yeah. So let's see where we can go this season. But I think for now and for this video, I think this is where we're going to leave it. So thank you guys for watching. Any last words to the viewers? In case you don't come back anymore, in case you don't play FPL, you're not going to get to talk to them.
We'll see you in the next video.
We will see you in the next video. Alright, bye bye.